Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo
Void Shaman Warlock. I feel like Brew and Mars as supports in a lane. I don't know how much they're going to be able to do as. And Ryu. That's not a high ground you want to enter, my good sir. We're getting a lot of first bloods lately. Just people like to walk up the high ground mindlessly, and 11 is going to snag first blood with the axes. So a great start for Lilgun.
30 seconds to battle.
So you're gonna.
At least he's got some tangos being delivered.
And of course the Bassi Ring as well, plus the Shadow Word, just becomes so much more effective even just once you get into that that level 2 of it. Just be a little bit careful when they go on him though. He used the Shadow Word onto the Faceless Void.
So, chase down under the tower, 4-2-3 is able to find it. Bell is trying to fire back onto
Apnol just as this farming
top lane, 11.
potential.
He's going to be in trouble, yeah. And Ryu able to step to the side, get that Tide Ring off the range creep, and beautifully done from Neon, so they're able to hit the ball.
By Dragon, but that was common as hell.
Is that Naruto?
Charizard, there you go. Holographic. Oh.
Top lane.
You're killing me.
11 should be okay with Kishu being able to step in. They actually might be able to turn around on the Shaman. Chuan does have the greatest health pool to be able to combat this, and now Ryu also enters the lane. 11's got the level up in the ball. Little 2,000 net worth lead though for Lilgun.
But Sanctity, he is under the vision of this nicely placed observer word from Chuan, so he knows exactly where Sanctity is moving a lot of the time.
Top lane.
And even
onto 11 again, really nice micro, and they can turn this back around onto Chuan, and Kishka's even looking for a +1, but doesn't have the level 6 to play with. Maybe with all 5 heroes, though, they might be able to put some pressure onto a tower, though. They are going to look to smoke top. Again, look at the support's positioning. Kishka, well, that's quite the arena, but at least Avatar Mode's on the left side, so he's able to get the toss back. Kishka will not escape, but the rest of Lilgun are threatening to enter the area. 4-2-3 is just going to stand his ground, but all the ultimates getting dropped directly on his head. The rock along with the golem, that's enough to get the kill, and now Bell's going to try and time walk into the middle as well. Is it going to be a sentry? But Avatar Mode, he jumps to the left and oh no, Kishka just ran inside the sentry range. The rest of Lilgun are starting to make their way top. Kishka's able to get the combination off. They should get the Mars, but at least he's already used all of his abilities. And hang on, Kishka, they won't even kill off the Mars. So now Lilgun, they can chase forward for more, but down to the south, they're able to find the life of Sanctity. So without the Puck's damage for this team fight, I don't know if Lilgun can stick around, and they're going to jump in fact, Neon targeting down 4-2-3 in the moment. He's going to be stuck inside the Serpents as well. X drag back, and Bell, he's already used the Chronosphere, so they won't require this for this longer drawn out fight. The backline though, Chuan still trying to target down Kishka for the moment. Should be able to...
A little bit better now that you've got the Witchblade, of course, but it's just going to become easier and easier for Bell. What if he goes into... Does he have the Mask of Madness queued up, or is he just going the...
Brewmaster. The rest of Lilgun are actually starting to connect. Might be a little bit too late though, Avatar Mode having this haste, but meanwhile, down to the right side, the Warlock trying to enter the high ground, but Kishka will make sure that is not an opportunity as the wall is instantly blocking off that avenue.
I'd say Warlock being dead is a pretty big deal. You want to try and force the buyback
Avatar Mode.
Go for a kill.
Oh, look at the damage onto Kishka. Okay. They'll get rid of the Mars, but still, this is a big kill if they can find the Tiny. Sanctity's able to secure it, but Bella's going to try and rejoin the fight. He doesn't have the Chrono, and meanwhile, 4-2-3 on the high ground is just pummeling into Bell. Time Walk. Back and available. Bell should be able to escape to the north, and Enryu still under the cover of the magic immunity.
The Torrent. Will he be able to get onto him?
Oh, they're going to see Kishka. Avatar Mode's going to blink to the left instead. Kishka's still able to get the ultimate off once again. Look at the arena placement. They're not going to be able to chase him down, so Kishka's still alive to start the fight. Meanwhile, though, look at the backline. Sanctity trying to make as much chaos as possible. The coil leashing two together, and Kishka's going to jump back in. They'll get rid of the Shadow Shaman. 11's going to be able to join the fight as well. Roaring Tiny. How can you take this fight, though? It's going to be reliant on Bell to find a gigantic Chrono, but he won't have an opportunity for that. So Lilgun, a 2-for-1 through this skirmish. They're not going to go for Enryu, are they? No. Just
no TP.
What? Kishka? He's going to pogo down to the river again. Avatar Mode looking to toss Kishka away from the numbers of Lilgun. They should be able to start the fight with a successful kill onto the Mars. He's really making them work for it simultaneously through Avatar mode. He's getting chased down by the Rockman. They should be able to get the kill. Stuck inside the river, though, is going to be 11. But they're not onto 423. A beautiful use of the micro from Ace12, being able to cycle Bell into the air. So 423 is able to have a free fight for the moment, just targeting down, sniping the Void from afar, as they're not going to have this threat of the Chronosphere now. They'll finally finish the kill, and now they can move for more targets. Well, on the high ground, Ser drops the rock, but where's the damage? 423 protected for the BKB for the moment, and it's just going to be all up to Enryu to get this sniper kill, and he does not have the damage. As Lilgun, they take the fight head-to-head against Neon at the front of the Roche pit, and they will come out on top. Kishka at the helm. Going to part their way into the top jungle here. Enryu currently positioned on the front line. We'll see if they're able to bring down the Conquer. They're going to look to avoid him instead and go for the Warlock. A much easier kill. Taking rid of the support. Completely out of the equation. And Bell should be able to TP out. Kishka will not have a way to stop that. So just the Warlock kill. But this will give now Lilgun an opportunity with a 5-on-4, I should say. They're going to have the advantage now to put the lanes in their position. And hang on a second, they've run into Bell. The BKB's going to do nothing. Oh, no. Bell would just have this area completely covered with wards. And look at Kishka. He's just charging forward. Onto Enryu, they're going to go. Ace12 has got the split back up to rock and roll with as well. And all their ultimates just committed onto the Conquer. They really want to take him out of this fight. And they will do just that. They've even cycled up Avatar mode. Will be no follow-up though. Deep inside the base of Neon.
And it does still feel like a damage issue though, right? Like now, if you Chronosphere, you don't have the boat, you don't have the Tidebringer, you have no way to deal damage inside of it.
What was that timing? Now some Lilgun and how they've been performing in this game one. They have so much vision. They have so much vision, they see everyone. Oh my lord.
They have a Hawk that's...
And playing on Conker's supposed to be tanky. Oh my god, what is that damage?
He's got bloody plate mail, man. He's got 2.5k HP, but it's not enough.
They got the Cyclone on the left. Kishka's waiting for the jump. The timing needs to be perfect, and it's not going to be. Bell finds a pretty decent Chronosphere as well onto 2, but where's the damage? It's going to come through afterwards, maybe with the combo getting dropped, but they only got the Beastmaster, and it comes at such a grave cost for Neon. Sanctity still protected, but Aeon's tier 3 tower has gone down, so your last set of barracks is exposed. Look at Sanctity, man. Is it the front of the fountain?
He can dance all day. He doesn't care. They've also got that dive bomb available on the Hawk if they were wanting to have it as well, but they don't even need it. They're going to take the last lane of Rax. GG is called. It was a pretty good Chronosphere, right? He needed to catch the Beastmaster as he was coming in because you knew that the Roar was coming, right? But again, the damage into the Chrono wasn't there, the pushing power wasn't there, and the ability to counter some of the strong push from Lilgun just was not there. So that plus a number of good plays from Lilgun end up securing them the victory pre-30 minutes. Tower push. Like, give me something that's going to be able to do that. Visage, maybe? They go the Blue Master instead. It's alright. But, I don't know. I just don't feel like it's going to have that same level of effectiveness as you would be wanting out of...
Oh, there was... Yeah, okay. I was just... getting reactions off to the range creeps getting denied as... Yeah, there we go. On to Ser. It's a lot of damage on Kishka, though. Do you have this time dilation and Bell? Be able to close the distance with the walk over.
We saw previously, like, that's kind of what Kishka is aiming to do. Use his own lower cooldowns to be able to harass out, burn through a lot of the mana, force him to use something like the time
bottom lane, Chuan. Oh, boy, that is a very early point in the cold embrace, and it's going to do nothing as 4-2-3 easily chases him down. He's got a very early boots as well from the Juggernaut. Ooh, mid lane. Not only is it just the damage on the tower, but it's just the creeps being under there so the tower can kill them before the Puck's able to get that golden experience. So, doesn't get the kills top. TP cooldown. You miss a lot of experience in gold. And bottom lane, they might be able to kill off Chuan. This Arctic Burn proving to be a bit of an issue. 4-2-3, can he close the distance afterwards? It looks like that will be the case. They won't have any abilities though to continue to chase down Ryu, but yeah, all these lanes are really shaping up well for Lilgun.
Farming top, you've got a Jug who's standing in the jungle right now because, you know, waves are just being fed into this Neon Tower, dealing damage.
Still 4.
Away.
Coils out. TPs are raining in though from Lilgun. 11 is able to land the combination. Arena locking in 3, and it's going to be enough to protect Sanctity. And 4-2-3, meanwhile, is just spinning them down. 2 for 1. The Mystic Flare damage, and look at the wraparound. 11 trying to step in for the north. Doesn't get the combo out because of the Arctic Burn, but Chuan really stuck in an awkward position. But the rest of Neon, though, feeling like they can show up for this engagement. A Chronosphere only onto 1, but Seb with the fault. Mortimer Kisses will get rid of 11's life. There's hesitancy showing from Lilgun. They don't want to enter this fight with the threat of the split. They might be able to turn to deal with Bell. A swap back, but where's the damage? 4-2-3 says running away, but Sanctity, he is not. He wants to go back in, and Tiny does just that. A triple kill secured for.
Builds into a lot of HP for himself. And they might be trying to get a kill here onto Sanctity. Avatar mode will catch him.
Mortimer Kisses as well coming from downtown. They should be able to get the kill on Sanctity. They have to use the split for it as well, though, on Enryu. Maybe anticipating some people to TP to the T2 tower. As 4-2-3 is starting to move on over. Can't really use any abilities onto anyone freely, so instead 11 is going to target down Chuan, but you can't group up! And they do just that. Curse, but where's the fault? They're going to wait for it to expire, and then they're going to jump in afterwards. Oh, the Omni Slash is doing 0 damage. Beautiful spell usage coming out from Chuan, and Neon, they haven't lost anyone just yet. Continuing to attempt to dive deep. They're going to see Neon starting to part their way to the pit. Sanctity's instantly in, though. The combination, it's going to be plentiful to get rid of the Winter Wyvern. And he's going to look to buy back as well. This is a very early split, but Sanctity, he's in an awkward position. They're going to rely on Kishka to swap him out. Nice use of the defensive swap, so it'll come at a cost. But that's now split completely wasted now, and the Venge can buy back as well if they feel the importance of this fight.
And the Venge actually went and denied away the
no. Just missing the spear, and now they're in. That's a beautiful curse. Bell can wait. He's got the corner ready to go, but Sanctity drops the combination, and then enough of the disruption allows him to Delta split away, but Bell is still able to get the chrono out, so 11 targeted down for the moment. Down to the south, they're onto Sanctity as well. Neon still able to take an incredible fight by their high ground. And now they can move to 4-2-3 next, but they need a bash. First in bash, second in bash. They won't get any. Top 5.
It's not even a joke.
You're not putting it top 5. Sure, I'll agree. It's good. There's no hope I'm putting it top 5. Bell? They're gonna try and blow him up, and not try. They'll succeed. They just ditched him. They wanted to sweep across the map, get a pick off. They thought Bell would be okay, and yeah, that's a great voice line. Oh no, they're still gonna try and take the fight. And you're in Avatar mode with the poke and prod. In and out goes the puck. Back in the ways to hold him down. Avatar mode now.
150 gold away is going to be a positive as well. Whose Wraithband is that on the deck?
Where is, I'm not sure.
It was Kishka's. He just had it on the ground. He dropped it for no reason.
Chuan. Oh, just a jump. Wait, hang on. What? They're going to jump in 4-2-3. Up to the north. The arena controlling upset for the moment. Should be able to hold back Enryu as well. They don't have the Faceless Void for this fight. They will have a couple of splits to be able to work with. 11 protected for the BKB. But Neon, they can't take this fight now. Curse on cooldown. They don't have the Void. Gonna look to try and retreat as best as they can, but Sanctity making sure that's not a possibility. Is even the combo, but Neon, they're able to buy back. Tiny falling lower and lower. Sanctity just gets the BKB off for the last second. The right click's gonna be enough. Avatar mode is trying to get them out, but the blink reactions. And inside the pit, Sanctity goes. Tiny, they're still hunting though. They're not done. Like a bloodhound sniffing him out wherever he goes. It's gonna turn with the combo. Sanctity gets the one, but finally they can get greatest curse. So at least it does give some time for Bell to be able to reposition. So they're gonna go for Twan instead. He is so split from the team. Instant buyback. So what's on cooldown? Oh, we're not gonna have that thought. A swap back. This is a vital kill if they can get the Brewmaster. He's the one without a buyback to be able to rejoin. Now they're on to Bell as well. Chrono is a potential. They're grouped up at the moment. Kishka, of course, has the scepter to be able to play with. Again, man, Sanctity, what is going on? Sanctity is picking off these key heroes. An issue for this fight. Look at the cleave. Oh my god.
And now you can scale. He's got 3 Hyperstones queued up.
Oh, they didn't get the ward. Chuan's gonna step in and still try and D-ward. Yeah, a little bit of misexecution, but that's gem on the deck.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
You're going high gun. Got Aegis for another 3 minutes 30. The dieback on Winter Wyvern as well. So Chuan is really important for a hold and just a team fight in general.
Dire's courier has been killed. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
See what Enri can do. Well, he's a nuisance to be playing into the split. He has the refresher available as well. They might have to use the Chrono for this, but you can always swap him away. You weren't able to get the Vengeful Spirit inside the Chrono, so the swap used perfectly. They're going to still be able to get rid of 4-2-3. So the Age is expended early on, but Sanctity's back in. Going to look for the combination if they can get rid of Enryu before another round of the split. That is huge for them to push. And now they're in on 11. Sphere is out, controlling Bell. Where are the buybacks? You guys need the buybacks if you're going to hold the base, and they don't have any.
They don't have any, and they're just saying, let's finish this game up. Snapfire, Puck aren't able to do it on their own. Look at Avatar Mode score, 12, 2, and 12, and it's still not enough.
Kishka?
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
It's gonna have to
This
be a
game's
pretty
over.
goddamn big curse. Oh, it's a lot of damage. Jeez, a drop, throne blows up, and Lilgun continue with their flawless run. They are gonna jump up to 5-0 in the summer.
Right.